Hey there everybody, it's Mike DeLisio with another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing. Today we're going to be taking a look at Corrosion, coming from Deep Print and Capstone Games. Looks like 1 to 4 players in about an hour to 2 hours. Put gears and machines to clever use before they rust away. Discover countless temporary and long-lasting combos. Copy actions of other players with engineers of higher grades. Corrosion is a sublime temporary engine builder for experienced players with a deep and subtle player interaction and varying start conditions. It invites you to explore new ways of scoring each time you play. So this to me is definitely giving me the vibe of a medium to heavy Euro game, and that would be right in the wheelhouse of Capstone Games. It's a kind of a striking cover, and it looks like it is maybe it got a, I don't know, does it have a steampunkish vibe? That's kind of the first thing that's coming to my mind. All right, so we've got our list of components here. We've got our illustrated setup for 2 to 4 players. It says there's a solo mode that will have separate rules and setup for it. Talks about the different resources and how the players set their own boards up. You've got an overview of the different resources. You've got steam and small gears, medium gears, chrome gears, and point markers. All right, playing the game at the beginning of the turn, take the wrench from the player on your right and put it in front of you. It's to indicate you're the active player. You're then going to carry out the following phases in this order. First, maintenance. Second, main action. Third, maintenance. Fourth, end of turn. So it says phases 1 and 3 are the maintenance phases where you can perform secondary actions and must clear sector X of your factory board. And they'll go into more detail about that. So on your main action, it looks like you're going to do one of two things. You're going to either play one engineer from your hand or turn your corrosion wheel. Goes into more detail about how you would do this, playing an engineer from your hand, and then turning your corrosion wheel. And then they've got these maintenance phases, 2 of them per round, where you can do secondary actions as well. Now you've got the end of turn. And they give you some examples, which is nice. An example of both of those main actions, playing engineers and your corrosion wheel. And then the end of the game. The end phase of the game begins when, at the end of any player's turn, 1 or both of the following conditions are met. If there are 3 or fewer markers left in the special point supply, or 3 or fewer award tokens left in the award supply. So it looks like it's a variable length depending upon how the game plays out. We've got an overview of the machines and the engineers, and then we've also got our solo mode here at the end, explaining the differences there. All right. Wow, that's a lot of cardboard. All right. Let's just kind of take a quick look through it. I'm not going to go into a tremendous amount of depth on these. I will punch one of them out so you can see the quality of thickness of the components, and they look to be, perfectly good. They're different on either side. All right, so we'll just kind of show that off so you can get a sense for it. There we go. There's that. You've got these much larger, I think these are player boards here. There's this. More. Okay. It's got a very, very unified aesthetic. Now, I would not call it bright and colorful, but I don't get the sense that that's what they're trying to evoke with the theme. They're going for this kind of rust and metallic. Here's the wrench, which is a very, very large active player marker, but also doubles as a little reminder of what you do on your turn, okay? There we go. So many cardboard pieces. Here are the gears. Wow! Those are very, very shiny gears. However, we also, and I don't know, I'm assuming this is not something that is in the standard version of the game, we also have some actual Metal Gears. Now, these may be, I don't know if these are standard to the game or not, but I'm going to show them to you because we have them. So these are metal, obviously very shiny gears. I don't know if these replace those gears, the cardboard gears, or if they are included in the game normally and they are a different type of gear. I honestly can't tell you, but I figured I would show them to you because we have them. We also have, I think, our steam, which is represented by these water drops. And we've got some score sheets here. Looks like double-sided, yes. Okay. And we've got player boards, which looks like there's going to be, aspects that you turn. All right. See those. And then we've got some mini-sized cards here. So let's take a look at these. These are, I'm assuming, the engineers that you'd be potentially playing from your hand. Okay. Pretty simple, just numbers and what looks to be a very clear and pretty simple to interpret icon. They don't look to be cluttered. There is some text on some of these, but most of them are strictly icons. All right, well, I particularly like this type of theme. So this is one that is appealing to me. It does look like it's a little bit heavy, but that's not necessarily a bad thing if you're in the mood for that type of a game. That is Corrosion. Thank you for watching another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing.